everybody, welcome to On the Paint Table. This week, it's Adeptus Titanicus. Now, I've been off for the last week, so if you watched the previous On the Paint Table, you'll know that this past week was Kill Team Week. And you guys should be able to today watch my Let's Play between the Legio in Ignatum and the Legio Astorum, which is the Warp Runners, as we take it on with some Knight Households, of course, in support. So you can click the link below to check that out, but of course, right now I'll walk you through what I painted from those box sets, and you can see the painted stuff from the new Adeptus Titanicus box set, my Titan from House, from Legio Astorum, and of course some of the other accessories stuff I painted as well. So here it is. This right here is the Alpha Dog, or Top Dog, but basically Vertex Canix. He's the first Warlord class Titan I've painted for Adeptus Titanicus, and he's out of this new box set right here, which is the box that that you get the Warlord class in. Now, what's interesting is the Warlord class only builds a single set of options, but it comes pre-drilled for 3/16 magnets. So you get your Apocalypse missile launcher that I've magnetized to snap on, and 2 Bellicosa volcano cannons. But they're the only weapons in the box. There's no other weapons in this box set. Although you have the option of like a million different class weapons, Power Claws and Plasma Annihilators and Hellstorm batteries and all kinds of things, which I imagine will be sold either as an accessory sprue or just Forgeworld resin items. So I have no idea how that's going to come to be. Mine right now is built with the Apocalypse Launcher set and then the 2 Bellicosa volcano cannons. We will see how they get released in the future, but right now I'm just building them bog standard for the game. And I wanted to give you guys some scale sense. So here he is next to Mastodon, one of my Imperial Knights. He's on what I always refer to as the Lord of the Rings Dragon base. So it's a bit smaller than the Knight base, a bit bigger than the 50mm oval that the Little Knights are on, that the Armigers are on. And there he is next to a Space Marine too for some scale. And here he is next to my old Warlord. There he is, next to an original Adeptus Titanicus Warlord. He is almost 3 times as tall. I would say very close to 3 times bigger. So this is original 6mm scale. This is the 10mm scale. And yeah, he's enormous. So if you want to get a sense of how big he is, take a look at the back. There's a railing with a little doorway. So that's how big a man would be standing there basically in the background. So yeah, he's pretty huge and pretty impressive. Other stuff I painted all 6 battlefield assets, the priority marker, which is this guy right here for telling who is first in the turn, and this little objective head, which I painted, of course, is another Warp Runner, another Legio Astorum. The measuring gauges and all of the command gubbins bits I painted up as well, just using some, chocolate brown spray, and then some gold airbrushing, and then just some dry brushing and a bit of the old Agrax Earthshade gloss to give just like the detail picked out and stuff. So these are for void shields, typically, and then these ones right here for like your internal workings and all of your status effects on your Titan cards, which you'll see during the Let's Play. And these are the parts I didn't use. These are the only bits on the entire frame that come in the box that I didn't use. I didn't use the traitor markings, so the little Eye of Horus is there, or the blank ones. I'll probably use the blank ones on my next Titan, so I can throw some Legio Astorum decals down. And I didn't use the alternate head, but I've already put it together so that I can make sure I use this one on my second Titan. So I'll have 2 different heads on the 2 different Titans. I just want to not forget which one's which, so I just built this one out of the box. Because you get a full mount for it and everything. Like, you actually get like the neck piece and stuff too. So when I build my second Titan, I won't have to remember which is which. And this little groove right here, I actually can't figure, I can't tell if I left this off my Titan, but I can't figure out where it goes. And I don't think I'm missing anything on him. So yeah, I'm not really sure where that piece is. If someone else built him and I just missed it in the instructions, it doesn't appear to go on the back. There's no like spot for it. Maybe it does and I'm just dumb. But if it does, I'll just paint it up and add it on later. And that's what I painted. So I also, of course, last week you guys saw these. These, of course, were to go into Let's Play so we could play a skirmish, a full 700-point game. Some Knight Titans, and I figured I'd show them to you just for a sense of scale. You can see how different they are. There they are next to the old Warlord, and here they are next to the new ones. There's the Hawkshroud guys and the Cadmus fellows from the Night Manifold, which I painted up to match his base, which you saw last week. So there it is, my On the Paint Table for this week. Of course, I'm actually filming this the week before because I've been on vacation all this past week, which you guys have noticed from the Kill Team week that's just gone on. But I'm back today, so if you have any questions, just message me below. So we go another On the Paint Table on the books. Some new stuff from Adeptus Titanicus, and of course you'll see more new stuff next week. I have not been painting all week because I've been away, so you're seeing stuff I painted 2 weeks ago. And then I've been away all week. So you'll see new things hopefully coming up next Saturday. And of course, you'll get to see, of course, the Let's Play link below if you want to check out the first game of Adeptus Titanicus, where we take on, I guess it's going to be the Legio Ignatum versus the Legio Cadmus, with some classic models tossed in there so that we can put stuff together for a game. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you next week. Till I'm Ash. Have a great one. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.